This is such a piece of shit. Now, if you were like me, you were really excited when they said that they were going to release Fallout 4 with an actual working Pip-Boy edition. I, of course, bought the Pip-Boy edition and was fairly disappointed. The game itself is great. The world, Fallout, I've been an amazing fan ever since they first released the first one in 1997. Obviously that was made by Interplay and not Bethesda, who's taken up over the license. But still, they've managed to actually keep the game world very consistent, and so far I'm really pleased with Bethesda. Their only downfall is the Pip-Boy itself. Now, a lot of people will complain that none of the buttons do anything. You have this little radio analog switch here which kind of tunes in a couple of different things. You have this one button down here which will turn on the lights, and that's about it. None of the other buttons will do anything, they just kind of turn around. And in fact, most of the times they give you the sensation that they're about to break off, like especially this little navigator switch here. As you can see, it kind of, well, I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of wobbles all over the place, and it feels like it's going to break at any time. Apart from that, you've got a little switch down here which just makes a noise. And again, you have another one over here, and same thing with this, it just feels like it's going to break off. Same with this one over here. The major problem with the design of this unit is the fact that they've used really cheap plastic. I don't know if you can hear this, but this is not the sound of quality. And in fact, the joint here I would expect to be breaking fairly shortly. It's just made really flimsy. Most people will also complain about the fact that none of the buttons will affect anything on the screen. To that, I don't know what to say. It was released as a smartphone device holder. It was never meant to do anything except hold your phone, which you can then use to cycle through your inventory, look at the map, and so on. Since smartphones are touch sensitive, how this is supposed to do anything on the screen, I don't know. And in fact, I don't want this to do anything to my screen. I paid good money for my smartphone. I don't want any metal bits or any plastic bits scraping across the screen. So the only way to work a touchpad is to touch it. I don't want mechanics touching my smartphone. That being said, the Pip-Boy app that you can download and use on here and sync with the game is fairly a nice app. It actually works really well. As you can see here, you can look at your stats, your inventory, you can go to the data, you listen to all the quests, look at the map. You know, it's a really nice tool to use. That being said, using it in the Pip-Boy is not a great way. None of the actual buttons on the smartphone can be used right now. So if you got an incoming phone call or anything happened, there is no way for you to actually do something here. In addition, it just feels, as you can see here, it's really loose. I don't know who they designed this for, but that person must have had a giant arm. In addition, you have the clasp here, and this is how the whole thing is connected to your arm. It's a little Velcro strap that ties around your arm, and then you have this faux leather rubber foam hybrid thing, which is also made from really bad quality. The strap itself is also not the easiest to work with, because again they made the strap really big. And yeah, that's how it looks. In order to get your phone to work, you have to put down the switch right here and then lift up on that. So if you're trying to do this while you're attached, then you would have to do all of this with one arm. So it kind of works, but at the same time, it's not the best. And it's gonna break one of these days. As a result, I tend to just keep it in its display case, which is, however, really nice. So this is the display case right here, so we will put that up. And there you are. Looks really nice on the shelf, but I wouldn't wear it if my life depended on it. So take it for what it's worth.